Hi. Hi. Let me just make sure I'm on I don't know where this started. It keeps doing things. So, hello. I don't like the way this looks. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let me put on all my do not disturbs and stuff. Sorry, I was running around the house collecting things to show you some wild hacks. So, this is going to be a little disjointed and scatterbrained because guess what? That's me. So, I am. ugh, I'm a mess. Okay. I am going to walk you guys through a few things that we do in our home to keep things easy, to keep things pretty. So, those are the things that matter to me. I am not much of a DIY girl. I will put a DIY together if it's super simple. And by super simple, I mean like dump lid. Hi, Dawn. I wish I was in Kauai. Okay. So I'm gonna just take you through like a couple of really simple things, and then I will track down links and stuff for you guys, and there can be some sort of master list. But again, the things that are really important to me is that it's really simple. It's simple to use the product, and it's simple to modify the product. And then also that it looks pretty, because if it doesn't look pretty, I'm going to hide it in a cabinet, and if it's hidden in a cabinet, I don't pull it out to use it. Make sense? Good morning, friend. Okay, so I'm going to start with a couple of the first things that I always have in the kitchen. One of the things that I don't like is clutter, and if I'm going to have things in the kitchen, I need them to look uniform. So these are my airtight containers that I keep Ninja Green, collagen, sulfurzyme, and then I also have another one for turmeric. These I grab on Amazon. I use the scoop that comes with it, so it's the correct serving size. As you can tell, my teenagers and I are in these quite a bit, and so they're loved and well used. But this would be one of the first things that I did. So it's on the counter. I see it. I use it. And yeah. Next, I know I've shared this in the group before. Actually, and Carol Gardner has a really cute reel that she did also with these. This one hasn't been used yet, so it's pretty and clean, and I'll show you. Can scoop if I'm heading to convention or a family trip. I can scoop my stuff in here. I can put my supplements that I want to bring in one of them, and this baby food or formula dispenser. I think I got 2 of them for $9.99, and I paid extra for the white because, again, I like to keep things pretty, and most of the time monochromatic and pretty. So I chose those. Okay, so this is one of the things that I always have in my kitchen as an easy grab because we're living this YL lifestyle, right? So we need to have it in front of us. Next thing, you guys are going to kind of laugh at this. Probably not. Some of you are probably going to love it, and some of you are going to be like, this is not for me. That's fine. Just keep going. It's great. I bought this wooden candle holder to hold my oils in my kitchen next to my diffuser. This is very important to me because, again, pretty display, all the things, right? And then I purchased these bamboo droppers to make it super easy to use my oils in my diffuser. I love the art of dropping. I had a friend recently was like, you need to make some diffuser blend stuff. And I was like, I actually love dropping them in. I do make blends, but I love dropping. So on Amazon, I will purchase, see them better here, these bamboo tops. They come with 15 ml length for glass. So what I'll also do is I'll buy some 5 ml ones and I'll pull the glass off of them. Again, I did warn you, I'm a bit neurotic with this, which means that I now have the bamboo tops in a 15 and a 5. So what I'm displaying on my kitchen counter will have all these tops. It's important to me. It's fine. It's fine. If it's important to you as well, then I'm telling you how you can have it. I also, when I'm using something regularly like these winter ones, this is my second set. I've already gone through. I love these. They got their own bamboo toppers and in a cute little like just votive glass. And those sit on there as well. Another one of my fun little hacks is I will get candle holders, right? So these are little votive holders, and I will put rollers in them on my desk next to the bed. My sleep spray that I'll show you guys how I do that, also in a candle holder. Actually, that one has like an old candle stuck in it. I can't get it out, but it's fine. Just so it's pretty, it's in the same spot, it doesn't get lost, it doesn't roll off. There's a million reasons why, but also make it pretty, make it easy. Okay, so there's that. On to diffuser blends. I purchased, that lid's loose, these, same bamboo top. See that? They actually come this way on Amazon. I can share that link. I buy a lot of this stuff between Amazon. I was purchasing a lot of it at Life and Science Publishing. But now that they do not have those any longer, also Oily Supply Store has a lot of the stuff that I'm about to show you that I have. But I'm going to speed this along because I'm sure I can't imagine how interesting this is unless you're like me and want everything really pretty. But I will tell you what I do is I add a little sticker for whatever blend that I made. This one needs to be refilled. As you can see, that's empty. Why do I add the sticker instead of naming it? Because I change it every time. There's not a whole lot of names. If you've known me for more than 45 seconds, you know that I change this stuff all the time. I don't follow recipes. I dump and go. In fact, this one is an entire this is our bedroom blend. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's got a 15 mil of Thieves, a 15 mil of Stress Away, and then I topped it off with some vanilla. And that's what I diffuse during the day in our room. So I just put a pretty little sticker. You may notice this sticker is from the bath bombs that went out in one of the the Dreamcatcher ones for kids. So these are little like peel and stick reusable stickers. I've been using them on my blends. I will also, like one of my favorite watercolor artists, she sends out stickers. So I have some of those for next year. When I do some winter blends, and then, or I'll just go to Hobby Lobby and I'll find stickers and I stick them on the bottle. And then when that blend's done and I'm washing it, I use a little lemon oil to get it off and reuse the bottle. Anyways, so there's that. Let me know if you have questions about, you can totally come and play and see all of my pretty things. I was going to walk you guys around the house, but then I was like, ooh, I don't want to like Blair Witch Project this. So I collected everything here. And it's a little chaosy, but it's totally fine. Next, really quick hack. This one's an easy one. I have water dispensers. Actually, there's one right there by my diffuser in my office. I have water dispensers by every single diffuser in the house. Well, sans the kids, because it's just easier to walk in with the one from my bedroom, you know what I mean? Or fill up from the bathroom than it is to have an extra thing on like their nightstand or dresser. But kitchen, entryway, offices, my bedroom, we all have some sort of really cool like water dispenser. There's so many fun ones you can find. I tend to grab a lot of like decanters, like an alcohol decanter, like a really cool like bar one, or something to keep water in. So it's just like bloop, and then it's quick and easy and looks really pretty to fill your diffuser. Boom, boom, bang, bing, done. Okay. Couple of things. Let's go to more roller tops for your, we talked about this for your oil stuff, right? So there's also a ton of plain black ones that you can buy. I do have a lot of these on like more of the medicinal stuff that we use around the house. This is the pain blend we use when my husband just hurt his knee on Christmas Eve helping a neighbor. God bless him. But this makes it a lot easier to just kind of drop things on. It's right there. This also makes it a lot easier to fill a veggie cap when you're making a morphine bomb. I mean, when you're making something to take internally. So there's that. Having droppers on hand is incredibly helpful. Having these AromaGlide tops to your bottles, extremely helpful, you guys. This guy right here, playing out in the springtime, someone comes in with an itchy bump on their leg and boop, 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 boop. We're all good. Good to go. Roll it on immediately and you will not suffer through the next several hours like we're all used to doing in Oklahoma in the springtime. So I will also tell you with this, here's a cute, fun little hack I wasn't planning on, but it's here. So I'm going to tell you, I'll actually take this and I'll dump some citronella and lavender in it, and then it's in my garden bag for when I'm outside. Okay. Feel like I've covered a lot of that great stuff. Oh, bedtime spray. As you can tell, this one needs a refresh. You can see the difference in the colors. I'm going to tell you what that is. That is the seedling spray and Peace and Calming. I literally just dumped, shook up spray. That is one of the easiest, fastest ways to do it. And I love this really pretty bottle. I don't want it. It's so good, you guys. But Peace and Calming will make me start yawning because our olfactory system is way smarter than us. And I have trained it to know that when I smell that, it's time for me to rest. It's time for me to chill. I'm even talking slower, I think, now, but that's fine. Okay. Karen, we will get that for you. Next thing to make things super simple on yourself, especially if you are someone who makes a lot of rollers or a lot of blends, is I will actually purchase my V6 oil, coconut oil, whatever we decide to use. Right now, we've been using a lot of V6 because I stocked up on these. And I'll put them in a pretty dispenser. A lot of the times, the taller Target Dollar Spot will have some plain colored ones that actually look like this. This is from the Target Dollar Spot. They'll have these for $3, and they are great to fill up a carrier oil. I have one actually upstairs in my bathroom that I forgot to grab that has Cellulite Magic and cypress in it from the lymphatic cleanse challenge. So again, easy. I'm not mixing things, right? I'm literally just dumping, and it's pretty. It looks pretty around the house. Next thing to keep things super simple on you. I love a good pump. Guys, it is so simple to grab pump tops for your lotions, your body washes, whatever else. I don't know what it is. I use it more. Can't explain it if you're like me. I do use a label maker Kelowna sometimes, but I actually do one of those like old school, where you like turn the thing and click it so it looks kind of vintagey. Otherwise, what I was going to say about labels is I have noticed if I don't buy one that's already made, printed, and sent to me, I won't use it. If I buy something that I have to print out, there's a lot of Etsy purchases in my email that I just haven't done. So I have learned that for myself, I need to have them printed and shipped to me. Or I have a local friend that would, she's great at doing that stuff for me. So that is very helpful. Couple more things really quick. Again, with the cute labels, if it's cute, it'll get used. It sounds so bad. But like, aesthetic is important to me. I like pretty things around me. It makes me feel like I have my crap together as a mom. If I'm just being totally honest. So here we are. I bought this forever ago, but I will be filling this up for my girls' diffusers with something that I concoct for them, because I'm sure it won't be pre-planned. I'll just be like, this will be good, this will be good, this will be good. But I am also going to make them because I have blown through this, because it's so good that I'm spraying it all the way down the hallway in everybody's bedrooms and my bedroom every night. And so this has blown through. If you saw me post this on my Instagram, that's how much is left from that. And that wasn't even a week ago. It was, yeah. Anyways, so I'll be making them their own. Okay, let me just go over house cleaning products real quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go because I think I'm way over. Also, when you're traveling or to have in your car or purse, or if you're a sports parent like I am, or if you're wanting to have oils with you at work during the day, having some sort of little bag. This one is not an oil bag. It's just a big makeup bag, but it has a liner in it that can get icky and then get washed out. I want to say this was like under $10 on Etsy. Or even, guys, a Ziploc bag, a sandwich bag works fine too when it's necessary. And then keep your eye out for the oil bag that you really, really want, and then buy it when the time is right. Okay, another little hack, these nasal guys. Again, I think Oil Supply Store has them. If not, Etsy definitely has. Or if you guys have favorite stores that you purchase this stuff from, put it in the comments. We can totally make a master list for everyone. I have a little one that gets car sick, especially with my driving. I'm zippy. And so she has a lime one. Surprisingly, lime oil is what she prefers. Crack the window, give her one of these with lime on it. Done. Okay, house cleaning stuff. Again, make it pretty, put it on display, it gets used. I know I've shared my room spray recipe in here. I'm sure if you do a search for room spray, you'll see it. But I always have some sort of room spray on the counter. Again, a Thieves, make it pretty. A pump on the dish soap. How much easier is that, right? I buy these big, they're shampoo bottles, technically. I think is how they are advertised on Amazon. I get a pack of 3 for relatively inexpensive. And then as I use the Young Living detergent, I just peel it off and stick it on here. But this is about as DIY as I get. And then I'm done. But it's a third of the bottle of detergent poured in, usually comes to about right here. And then I do 2 capfuls of Thieves cleaner and then the rest of water. Shake it up and go, 4 pumps, boom. Next, I have for my washer as well, this is a fabric softener. This is actually Thieves Veggie Wash, white vinegar, and topped off with a little bit of water. I do about 8 pumps for towels and sheets, a little less for like sweatshirts and clothes. For the dryer, I have this little wire basket that I got from the dollar store, and I keep my stuff in it. These ones are fairly new, so they don't have a ton of coloring to them. But then I have a linen spray that I just go psh, drench them through the wire basket, throw them in the dryer, and they are good to go. And I know I am using stuff, these also because they're fairly new, I will have safety pins in them to help with static in a few of them. Here's your other tip for the day. And then I have some cutie little baskets that have thieves wipes and my seedling wipes for when I want to use those in the dryer as dryer sheets. I think I got it all, guys. So these are just some fun hacks to like keep it simple without it being an 8-hour DIY session of stuff all over the place. Making it pretty, keeping it simple, aesthetically pleasing, non cluttery, because I know, right? We need to have our supplements and our stuff in front of us in order to use them every day, because we're learning even still in this group about how incredible they are for our bodies. And having this stuff in front of you in an easy way that you see it, I find makes this lifestyle simple and attainable and enjoyable all at the same time. Okay. I love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I will work on a master list for you. And yeah, have a great day.